In the eerie realm of Dead by Daylight, where survivors and killers clash in a desperate struggle for survival, one voice resonated with haunting intensity. Zoe Alexandria, the trans identified actor who breathed life into the enigmatic character known as the Unknown, left an indelible mark on the gaming world. Her dual tone performance, alternating between masculine and feminine, added depth to the shape shifting killer, captivating players and immersing them in a chilling narrative. But beyond the game's pixelated horrors, Zoe's journey was one of resilience and courage. As a trans woman, she faced societal challenges head on, breaking barriers and paving the way for greater representation in the gaming industry. Her voice echoed through the corridors of acceptance, challenging stereotypes and demanding recognition. Yet, tragedy struck, a cruel twist of fate that silenced Zoe's voice. In this video, I want to delve into her impact, the controversies surrounding her character, and the legacy that she leaves behind. Join us as we unravel the enigma of Zoe Alexandria, the voice actor behind the Unknown, a talent that was extinguished far too soon. Now, I want to only educate you all on the controversy that she faced for context. I honestly didn't know about the drama until recent, and it's a bit heavy. I really want to use this video to highlight Zoe's bravery and experience with the DBD community before her untimely passing. Now, Zoe Alexandria did pass away. Now, we did get some tweets from her. Officially, word came out today that Zoe Alexandria Wendorf of 29 passed away on April 30th. This was the local obituary. She passed away on April 30th, and we got word of it officially today. Now, I did want to dive into the controversy, obviously, but I kind of wanted to get into some tweets here that I'll put up on the screen. So we have a Linkin Park lyric here. I tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Sometimes things don't go as planned. No matter how hard you try to make things work, sometimes God has something else in store. Sometimes surrendering is the best choice of action. There's freedom in surrender. Lay it down and let it go. A quote from Casting Crowns. Now, she did want to clarify her very somber and ominous tweets here, in which we did get an update. Sadly, Zoe shares with us, it's regarding my autoimmune diseases and health issues surrounding them. Things have gotten really bad. The diseases are progressing very fast. I was in the middle of recording my next song when I nearly fainted. Things are not looking great. Sadly, this was posted 6 days before her passing on April 24th, 2024. And this was the last statement we have before we got official word of Zoe's passing. Over 2 months ago, I decided to permanently stop treatment for my autoimmune illnesses. The side effects were absolutely horrendous, and treatments only provided a temporary fix that was to be administered again and again for the rest of my life to stall the illness, which is not a cure. There is no long-term cure. I'm very, very, very sick, and things are quickly progressing. I'm either wheelchair or bedbound most of the time. I had 16 seizures yesterday and over 30 stiff person attacks. The main thing I've learned is that life is too precious to focus on things beyond those you love and those who love you. Love is and always has been the answer. I failed numerous times at acting Christ-like and sharing my faith through my actions. I'm sorry I was not a better example. Know now that Christ is always and has been the answer, not the church. Church is not inside your building walls. It's you alone with your Creator. And for those of you wondering, we nailed everything down a while ago. I have GAD65, base non-paraffin neoplastic limbic autoimmune disease, and GAD65 base stiff person syndrome. My autoimmune markers are off the charts. Please know that you are loved and valued. The God who made you loves you unconditionally. Things will get better. Now, it honestly seems here that Zoe came to terms, and obviously she had been dealing with this illness for a while. Towards the last few months, things kind of went rampant, and the illness really just set in much quicker than anticipated. But it looks here this is really just her kind of coming to grips with her being at the end of her road, and just letting people know maybe in her situation that they're loved and things will get better. So I did want to point this out, as I didn't want people thinking, she unalived herself over the controversy or the community, which I did want to get back to here. On March 12th, 2024, Behavior Interactive released the All Things Wicked update for Dead by Daylight. This update introduced a new killer character called the Unknown. The Unknown is a genderless, shape-shifting being that can adapt its appearance as needed. Trans voice actor Zoe Alexandria lent her voice to the character, using both a more masculine and feminine voice that alternates depending on the killer's lines. One of the character's costumes is a cheerleader outfit. So following the update's release, some members of the trans community expressed concerns that the killer's depiction was transphobic. Specifically, the cheerleader outfit was criticized for evoking a harmful stereotype of trans women. A masculinized body and feminine clothing depicted as dangerous and grotesque. The fact that the Unknown was voiced by a trans woman made the choice to launch with these cosmetics feel particularly egregious. So these were the sentiments of the trans community in Dead by Daylight. Now, Zoe Alexandria, who voiced the character, did initially express outrage with the model for the Unknown. She claimed that it perpetuated an offensive transgender stereotype. She did further state that she was tricked into voicing a character without knowing the full description, including the controversial skin. As a result, Alexandria demanded reparations for her involvement in the project. It is worth mentioning that Zoe did receive so much love from the community at the time of the controversy. It doesn't erase the intent of the ill will and the messages and death threats that she received, but by the end of the controversy, it seems she was able to see the bright side of the DBD community, and Behavior also reached out and appears to have made things right by Zoe. Now, there's still no official comment from Behavior about the situation or the recent passing of Zoe. All I really know is that she did come to love the character of the Unknown, and she did get so much love from the DBD community. And I actually did want to point out a Reddit post that I saw earlier, which kind of resonated with me quite a bit. So the initial comment is, God, poor girl, and with everything she had to endure this last month because of this awful community. Which, yeah, I can partly agree, partially. Another user, I am the Uber Mesk. They stated, yeah, but please don't say just the awful stuff. Many people showed her lots of love, and she grew fond of the Unknown and loved it. This comment makes it look like the last thing she saw in the DBD community internet was bad or hateful things only, when the controversy only lasts some days. And many people show this community isn't full of bigots or idiots. May she rest in peace. Another one that hit me was, life is just too weird. I had no idea who this person was until February 2024. Then it was the big controversy. They truly did not deserve this misery. To think that whenever Unknown will talk in DBD from now on. Jesus, that's really heartbreaking. And then another one here, RIP to a real one. The Unknown has got to be one of the scariest the game has got. And it would not be so without her amazingly multifaceted, creepy voice acting. That was said by user Saint Bird. I could not agree anymore. And I kind of just wanted to share this one as it kind of pinpoints the impact of the unknown and Zoe behind it as well. Now, this user states, and the user is our_ad 7053. This may get a little personal, but I need to share it. The unknown as a character means a lot to me. It came out the day my long-term girlfriend broke up with me. The girl that I planned on marrying left me. I booted up the chapter, and upon hearing the unknown for the first time, "You're all alone here, aren't you?" That cheeky, creepy grin and that sing-song voice made me laugh at a time when I only felt like crying. The unknown quickly became my favorite character. Definitely my go-to killer. My absolute favorite part is the voice lines. Without Zoe's voice acting, the voice wouldn't be possible. Finding out Zoe was trans only made me more happy. My best friend is trans femme, and I love seeing people like her succeeding and getting work in the industry. I hope Zoe rests in peace, and I send massive condolences to her family. I think I stand on behalf of the DBD community when I say that she really added something special to the roster, and it's sad that her time got cut short. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. So moving forward, through the Twitter post, Zoe had been updating us on her mental and physical status. Although she was plummeted in the middle of a very unnecessary controversy, she did not let that shake her. She kept on keeping on, but finally revealed that she was just about bedridden and suffering from a rare autoimmune disease, often referred to as stiff person syndrome. The life-saving treatment that Zoe was receiving came with horrendous side effects, and Zoe just did not see life worth living with these side effects. So she took herself off of the treatment, knowing that it would inevitably lead to her death. The report of her passing came out today, so there is not a public statement from her affiliates nor behavior. So the controversy surrounding the unknown highlights the importance of thoughtful representation in video games and the need to avoid harmful stereotypes and honestly just misunderstandings or misconceptions. Zoe Alexandria's experience sheds light on the challenges faced by the trans voice actors in the industry. Zoe, may you rest in peace, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with so damn much, both mentally and physically, at the end of your life. You will forever be remembered. The words you left us in your character will forever haunt us as we now know your story.
I will not deny my happiness.
Oddly enough, it feels very cathartic to have your voice echo throughout the realm, always with us. Rest easy, champ. We're always going to have a spot for you next to us at the campfire. And thank you so much for providing us with the most unique killer voice lines. And just thank you for your kind soul. You will absolutely be remembered. I do hope the devs commemorate her passing with a charm or a banner, as this must be a huge blow to them as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was able to shed light on both the situation and the bright light that is Zoe. Zoe, may you rest in peace and take care.
I will not